Okay, how about that? That looks good. Right. Okay, we're starting about 2-3 minutes late. But that's okay. That's not a big deal. Hello there, and welcome to Real Live Dragons, this seemingly random stream that doesn't seem to have any predetermined time or date. It just seems to show up whenever I feel like doing it. So, if you're one of the lucky few who watch this while it's live, you're exactly that, lucky. So, this is going to be similar to the to the Mega Drive stream I did a few weeks ago with Stillball Jack when we played through half of Rocket Knight Adventures for the Mega Drive. I've got another console hooked up this time, but it's not a Sega system. It's a Super Nintendo. But we're not going to use it to play Super Nintendo games. We're going to use it to play Game Boy games. That's right, I've got a Super Game Boy plugged into the top of my Super Nintendo, and we're going to play some dodgy pirate Game Boy cartridges. I've got them all laid out here in front of me. Some of these cartridges, I don't think... I know at least a couple of these cartridges that I've got don't work properly, so we might have some technical difficulties as we go through this. But man, I'm just looking at these, and there's a couple in particular that I cannot wait to get to. So, I'm picking up the first one, just so you know. These are real cartridges. Plugging it in the Super Nintendo. And let's see if this works. Okay. The reason why there seems to be massive black bars at the top and bottom of the screen is because we are using a European Super Nintendo, so 50 Hertz. But the good thing is this the Super Game Boy seems to have been, at the very least, optimized for speed, if not aspect ratio, so you know, we get the massive black borders, but the games don't run any slower, or at least they don't seem to run any slower. So this is 32 in 1. This is a bootleg cartridge I've had for about 20 years. This was given to me by a guy who he stayed with our family when I was young, and I think he borrowed one of my Game Boy games and he lost it, and he felt so bad that he gave me this as a replacement, which I felt absolutely fine with, because holy shit, look at this. And make no mistake, these aren't like homebrew like games that... This isn't like the Game Boy equivalent of like the 1,000 games in one, like TV game systems you see sometimes, you know, like for super cheap. Like, these are all like actual real Game Boy games you can buy like individual copies of for the Game Boy, including actual Tetris. So this is pretty sweet. Good thing about the Super Game Boy is that you can change the colours. So the Game Boy can only output 4 different colours. So as a result, to try and compensate, the Super Game Boy allows you to pick what colours those are. So you can choose one of these preset colour options. I happen to like the H colour options because they tend to replicate the actual look of the Game Boy screen, like this one. This is probably the closest to what an actual Game Boy screen looked like. Sort of like pale greens. So I'm going to leave it for that for now. Or if you wanted to, you could make your own colour options. So I might decide like, actually, this dark green here, I don't want that to be green, I want that to be a hot pink. So we choose the replacement colour, we go over to here, and we change it to a hot pink. And I say, this secondary dark green, I want that to be a black. So we can change that to a black. This pale green, I want to be purple. We can change that to a purple. And this white, let's make that bold green. And we've made an absolutely hideous colour combination here. So we're just going to revert to predefined, the pre-selected rather, colour combinations that Nintendo has given us, which seem to be the best choice, frankly. Awesome thing about Super Game Boy is that you'll notice there's a big thick border around the game that kind of looks like the classic grey Game Boy. We can change that border. We can have it just be plain black if you don't want a border at all. It can be sort of a room, windows. And have like a wood grain effect there, or rather like a cork board effect. Some house under a tree. That is a massive tree. I just realised this, but if you look at the size of that tree compared to the size of that log cabin, wow, that thing is huge. Here's some nice one with some cats. Here's one that sort of kind of looks like a desk, I guess, in some weird way. Some MC Escher. But we're just going to go with the default Game Boy look because it's iconic. Anyway, let's play some damn Tetris. B-type. Fuck that noise. This is the only music you ever need for Tetris. Start at level 1. Whoop. Okay. Giving us a long piece already, eh? That's mean. Okay. So, for those of you who have no idea, I can't imagine there's many of you, but for like maybe the 2 people watching this who aren't aware, Tetris is the game that pretty much sold the Game Boy. Before Pokemon, before Super Mario Land, before the absolute million like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games for the system, the killer app was this. This is puzzle game to rule them all. You know, there have been many different variations of Tetris over the years, but somehow, I guess, this version is still the best. Right. Got to a rocky start, but we're fixing it. Wow, 2 long pieces in a row. I feel blessed. Could really do with another long piece though. Okay. Could really do with a long piece right now. I'll have to make do with that. There's a long piece. There we go. Yeah. So, like millions of other people, I had an actual copy of this game when I was young. I wasn't very good at it, but it was still fun. I think I must have been about 5, 6 at the time. So yeah, I wasn't really old enough to grasp the finer points playing Tetris, but yeah, I still managed to have fun somehow. You know, best thing about Tetris though, was that noise, that like nyeh noise whenever you lost. Oh my god, it's weird. No other way to describe it other than a nyeh noise. It's like your Gameboy's throwing a fit. So anyway, there's no other way to get back out to the menu than to reset. So that's enough Tetris. I'm sure you've all seen Tetris. Let's look at some weird shit. Let's look at some weird shit that probably most... Oh, hang on. Sorry, resetting doesn't work. You have to power off the system, then manually power it back on. Let's see. Maximum. Yep, pirate stuff is fascinating. It's just bizarre. I've really taken to it. You know, the games aren't always good, the pirate games, but you can't say they're not interesting. So, what is there? Let's go to... Let's go number 32. Let's go all the way to the end. Let's try Penguin Land. Sharp-eyed viewers among you will notice a Sega copyright at the bottom of the screen there. 1985. This was a game that got released on the Game Boy in Japan, but didn't, I don't believe, got a Western release? No, I don't think it did. So, this game is pretty much the great granddad of Billy Hatcher. It's pretty much the same game as Billy Hatcher. You have a giant egg and you have to get it to the end of the level without breaking it. I think this is a port of an arcade game. There's a pretty good port of this for the Sega Saturn. There's a collection of games, that system called the Sega Memorial Selection, and I believe one of those has basically the arcade original of this game, but the music in the Game Boy version is the best. Oh shit, and every now and again that fucking vulture will drop weights on your egg if you're not looking after it. Don't stray too far from the egg, people. And keep your eggs safe. So the B button pecks and the A button jumps. We're going to go... Where we go? That fucking vulture. No, you don't. You stay away from my egg. You son of a bitch. So you notice there's a flashing line. If you look 2 or 3 blocks below the egg, that flashing line represents the maximum fall distance for the egg. If the egg falls down a hole that is below that line, it will guarantee get smashed. That vulture's back. Nope. You stay away. Got about 2 minutes to get to the bottom. Come on. Go away, vulture. that a vulture? It kind of looks like a vulture. I can't really tell. Nope. Nope. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That weight's going to crash it. But it's alright because the egg's safe. The egg is safe. That is all that matters. Oh man. Not today, vulture. I wonder if we can get down here. Nope. Can't really stray too far away from the egg, otherwise the camera won't follow you. So, man, it's not good. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, we got this, we got this. Okay, we got this, we got this. Yeah, we got this. We're home free. Oh no. And the motherfucking polar bear got it. No. Ha! Eat it, polar bear. Uh-oh. Oh, that's good. Clear the way. No! Oh, shite. Nope. That'll do. That's enough. Penguin Wars. Yep. Multi-carts are pretty cool. Although, there are really two different grades of multi-cart. There's the one with like the weird homebrew stuff, which is like not always great, but then there's stuff like this, which is like straight up copies of real games. Volleyfire is fun. Let's play some Volleyfire. I'm not sure if Volleyfire got a Western release. All I know is that this game has awesome music. It's not super fun, but the music is just so great. Listen to that. So this is pretty much just Volleyfire. You are up against an AI ship in an asteroid belt, and you've got to shoot him through the asteroids until his life depletes. And if this was the game by itself, this would be hella boring, but luckily we have this incredible music to back us up. Ha! Take it. Some of the hit detection on the shots isn't great in this game. Sometimes a shot will look like it misses your ship by a good 2 or 3 pixels, but you'll still take damage. So that can get a bit iffy. See if we can try and get to level 2. Come on. Oh, you did double take. Ha. 1 life left. Doing pretty well. We haven't taken a hit yet. There doesn't seem to be any... Oh, damn. There doesn't seem to be any real pattern to the AI. It just seems to be, like, mostly random. He'll stop at random points for random amounts of time. He'll travel in random directions. Sometimes he'll do, like, double takes and trick you. There doesn't seem to be any genuine pattern to the AI. Gameplay's pretty boring, but I like the music. Oh, power-ups. So, you shoot the power-up, you get a shield. It's indicated by your ship flashing, so you can't take damage during this. It only lasts about 10-15 seconds. I think level 3 is a boss. Let's see if we can get there. You can only have 2 shots on screen at once, because the Game Boy, bless its heart, couldn't handle that many sprites. Come on. Okay. Ah, he stopped. Come on. You notice when shots collide, they cancel each other out, so there's no real benefit to shooting directly at him. And he stopped because your shots will just not reach him. One more life. Come on. You're gonna lose, just roll over and take it, come on. There we go. Ah! There we are, on to level 3. Oh no. Level 3 is the one with the mirrors. Level 4 is the boss. And the thing with the mirrors, you shoot the mirrors, it reflects your shots back at you, so you've got to be careful. The AI is not too smart, so the AI will occasionally just shoot the mirrors, shoot itself. Come on. It's a pretty good run so far. I've only been shot once. Your health carries over between levels. I don't believe you get any health back in the game. There are no health items or anything. The life you start with is all the life you get. Whoop. Oh crap. And he shot himself. What an idiot. Let's pause and just see if there's any, like, decent, like, colour options for this. That one's alright. I like that one. A little bit of orange and green to mix it up. Well, yeah. Sometimes if you shoot the mirror just as 2 asteroids are passing over it, it'll stay on the mirror and go mad and shoot out in random directions. Maybe the AI will kill itself again. It did. Look at that. Okay, here we go. This is the boss. So there's 3 turrets lined up on that wall at the top of the screen. They've all got separate health bars. And they take a beating. They don't go down quickly. Kind of like how they pin themselves in, because you'll notice they can't move through each other, and if one of the turrets on the edge decides it's going to stop moving, none of the other turrets can move past it. So sometimes you end up with this weird situation where all 3 of them are bunched in a corner, because the one on the end decides it's not going to move and the other 2 can't move through it. Slightly random AI. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. We'll finish this boss up and we'll move on to a different game. They're both about ready to go down. It looks. Okay, 1 down. And last one. And he's down. So it seems to be 4 levels per planet. So this one's a bit different. You've got some guy behind you, and if you stay still for too long, it pokes up. You've got these gems in the middle that you can push up, and yeah, I just took a hit because I'm not concentrating on what I'm doing. Anyway, new game. Yes, so some of the levels, they definitely get harder as you go through different obstacles and things to avoid. But the main draw of that game is definitely the music. No, not alleyway. Not alleyway. Didn't mean to hit alleyway. Oh dear. Oh, Pitman's awesome. Also with great music. What is it about the Game Boy sound chip? It's just like incredibly basic. It doesn't have many tones. Got about 2 channels, I think, but it's got some really amazing music. So, Pitman is a puzzle platformer. You basically have to clear the level of enemies. In certain levels, you have to perform certain actions. You can play as Pitman, or you can play as Lady Pitman. I don't know what her name is. You notice if you play as Lady Pitman, the music changes. The first 10 or so levels seem to be just a tutorial, just teaching you what stuff you can do, how stuff works. love the little victory animation they have. So this one's a little bit more complicated. Now you notice, so this level seems to teach you that, hey, you can stand on enemies' heads and they won't hurt you. But also, the main puzzle element of this game is, if you screw up, you don't have to restart the level. Say this is a lose condition, right? You can't finish the level, I'm trapped. There's no jump, but there is that. You can rewind time to your last action, allowing you to correct mistakes, which is super useful. So again, if I was to move that first, now I can't move the blocks, because you can't move more than one block at a time. So let's rewind time. No, rewind time, I said. Move that block first. Move that block down. Then we can reach him. That's pretty much what this game is in a nutshell. It's not about, you know, precision timing. It's not about, you know, fast reflexes. It's just about logic. It's like logic puzzles. And it's super forgiving thanks to the time rewind mechanic. This one's teaching you about the blocks of dirt. You can punch your way through blocks of dirt. Okay, so we can't reach this guy over here. So we need to get that rock. But you notice, these guys are all standing on dirt. If we go through all the way, we can punch that guy, but suddenly we can't move the rock, so rewind time. Punch him. Love the little run animation. Kind of adorable. Good stuff. I love the little little onomatopoeia bubble that appears when you punch an enemy. Bomb. So we've got a round select here, and you can just pretty much go to any level you want, except for level 100. I think you have to complete all the other levels before level 100 will open, so we'll go all the way to level 50 if you want to. Different enemies. So trying to remember how this level goes. We want to push these blocks into the centre here, I believe. Okay. So we can reach these two guys. Okay. Level done. So as you can see, they get a little bit more complicated than just run to the right and punch a guy. Just to show you just how complicated. Let's go all the way to level 99. I've never done this one. I've never finished level 99. Now you'll notice Lady Pitman is there as well. If I press the select button, you can tag in and out between Pitman and his lady. Some of the levels require you to do this. You cannot complete them unless you divide and conquer with two characters at once. Okay, I think we can do this. Right. So I didn't mean to do that. So we knock him out. Okay. out. These guys are free game. Go down here. Right. Don't know if I wanted to do that. And I already know. Yeah, this level's. I've never managed to do this level. I've got it down to like one enemy before, but I can't remember how I did it. That's Pitman. That game's pretty sweet. Let's change the cartridge. Let's put in... Like I said, some of these don't work, so I've got to be trying to figure out which ones do and which ones don't. One is, you look at it and it's immediately obvious it's a pirate cartridge because it's a much darker grey than a traditional original Game Boy cartridge. And instead of saying Game Boy, it just says Game. So, you know, legit. This might be one of the ones that don't work. One moment. Give it a scrub. Some rubbing alcohol. Not going to work. Nope, I can already see why that's not going to work. The Q-tip just can't. Or blood, but you know, most likely rust. Yeah, this cartridge most likely got wet at some point and all the contacts rusted up. No, that's not going to work. So, okay, that's probably the one that doesn't work. Safe to say. Let's try a different cartridge. So far, so good. Okay, here we go. King series, 18 in 1, 32 in 1, but we'll take what we can get. Boy Slam Dunk, All-Star Bugs Bunny, World of Bowling, Hyper Load Runner, Dragon Slayer 1, oh, Volley Fire again, Basketball Challenge. Okay, so quickly realise that there are duplicates. They put the same game more than once. So I'm pretty certain World Bowling and Bowling Game are the same day. I'm also pretty certain that Game Boy Slam Dunk and Basketball Challenge are also the same game, as well as New Slam Dunk. 18 in 1 is actually more like 6 in 1. And there's Volley War. I've got a feeling that's just exactly the same as Volley Fire. Dragon Killer sounds a lot like Dragon Slayer to me. New Bowling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is more like 5 games. It's a Chemco joint. What are we doing? So see, we move the weight into... Collect the carrots. Travel up and down steps. Seems pretty simple. What's video? Oh, it's just a straight up replay. That's okay, we don't need to see. No man, do you want to see a sick video replay of that level? Nah, I'm... Sylvester. Sylvester. Oh, you bastard. What? That game doesn't seem so good. Nice, Dragon Slayer. I think Dragon Slayer is on the 32-in-1 cartridge as well. You see a lot of the same games appearing on these multi-carts. Oh yeah, let's bring back memories. Oh yeah. So Dragon Slayer... It doesn't play like you think it plays, some sort of like Zelda clone or something. It's not. I don't know why, but for some reason, sometimes the game doesn't respond when I'm trying to pick stuff up. To press the A button to pick up these, I assume they're coins, not just giant plates. Let's call them coins. And I'm hitting the button like 5 or 6 times there, and it only just picked up. So now I've got a ring of some kind. I've got a ring. For me to set up camp. Can't open these chests. Let's go down here. Okay, there are enemies. One walked past. There he is. Walking into them. This game is bizarre. Get the hell away. Deal with that guy. This is as fast as I can walk, by the way. Up? No? Didn't think so. Yeah. Oh man, dragons. Right. I'm sure there's a deep game in here to figure out. I just haven't got the... Seems to be like a sword, all sorts of keys and stuff in there. Anyway, I'm not going to sit here and find out. Different game. Oh dear. Feel free ask any questions in the comments, by the way. Let's see. Why not? Yeah, world bowling. Ball pounds. Right, my ball pounds are the highest ball pounds. Good. I like world bowling. Little animation there, like that. So basically you want to position this guy centre as you can. You want to get him just off centre. Hit the A button and the little ball in the middle in the control bar. You want to get that as close to get kind of screwed up there. And power. Further to the right you go. The more powerful the boom. Crap, that was almost a strike. Moving on to the next cartridge. Let's try this one. Boy, this one looks familiar. Color Gameboy 62 in 1. Some of these... Okay, yeah, some of these games look super legit. Pokemon Go Go Go. Fighters 2000. FIFA 2002. Battleship. Bionic Battler. Oh, Bugs Bunny again. Mario and Yoshi. Pyramids of Ra. Solomon's Club, Spartan X, Power Racer, Ninja Boy, Yar's Revenge, Alleyway, Amida, Asteroids. Let's try some Yar's Revenge. Change the colour so we can actually see what the hell we're looking at. Q-Till Ultimatum. The hell is that? Some sort of bug man? Never really understood Yar's Revenge. What the hell is that? Oh, Yar's Revenge. Okay, so you can't touch that. That's also an enemy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's try that again. I kind of find it hilarious, like, shit, people's attempts to try and, like, figure out what Yar's Revenge even was. And you look at that game, it is very clearly just, like, madness. Touch that. Because I have tried to figure out exactly what this is. And they put out that weird remake, like Xbox Live Arcade a couple of years ago, and that was bizarre. It seems to be you're trying to attack this thing, exactly clear. There's like this slow-moving shot that constantly chases you, and there's the spinning blade thing. No idea. You can't shoot. You're supposed to shoot it? No, shooting it does nothing. This game is nonsense. It's complete nonsense. Let's try a different one. Nope. This is a power-off job. Oh man, I'm not of King of Fighters 2000 is. I bet that's hilarious. Or maybe we won't get to, because it seems to have crashed. Okay, what's Pokemon Go Go Go? And once again, it seems to have crashed. This cartridge seems to be a bit finicky. Pyramids of Ra? Okay, Pyramids of Ra works. Matchbox. So. No, most likely a puzzle game. No sound. One bounce tile. Okay, so it's trying to teach you how to play. So is this like... It's like the tutorial. Okay, you've got to hit these tiles twice. Okay. This looks interesting. 3 bounce tile. Okay. Oh man. This is serious. Not too difficult, it seems. Yep, this isn't tough so far. So I want to make sure I leave a path back to the start. Okay. Can do. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, we can do this. Go this way. Around here. Yep. Ha. We'll do one more. Let's have a look. Okay. Boom. Ooh, the music changed. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no, we got it. Boom. And that really is the end. One more. Let's see, what Mario and Yoshi. Is it really just a port of the NES game? We may never know, because it has crashed again. Man, this cartridge is of dubious quality. Okay. The Game Boy version of Ballerina to Shinden, yeah, was surprisingly... I agree. Not amazing, but, you know, definitely not the worst fighting game on the Game Boy. Power Racer? Is this... No. Oh, okay. How is Spud's Adventure anything like Power Racer? This is an Atlas joint. Spud's Adventure, eh? And would you believe it has crashed? I think that is a good opportunity to move on to a different cartridge, because this one's clearly decided it's going to die. Huh, well that was... So the sticker on the front says 2 in 1, but if we boot this up, clearly does not say 62 in 1. This is the one we just put in. Just notice the sticker on the front is straight up... Oh no, no, it does say 62 in 1. So where's the other 6... Wait. This was the same one we just put in, right? Oh no, it keeps going. I can't believe... Okay, it keeps going, does it? Let's see. Brainbender, Bubble Ghost, Dragon Slayer, Dr. Mario, Phil Paul, Hyperload Runner, Quirk. Oh, it does go up to 62. Okay, shut my mouth, I was wrong. Space Invaders, Spot, Tennis, Tessaria, Tetris, Volleyfire, World Bowling, Daedalian Opus, Mega Mania. Oh, Super Mario Land, straight up. Number 62 is actually just Super Mario Land. Brilliant. See what Quirk is. Bet it crashes. Oh no. Diagonal bird's eye. Huh. So you've got to rotate these blocks. Like that. Puzzle game sort of thing. I see. That's neat. A little bit easy. That's how all these games start off. Ah. Sneaky. That's... Yeah, that game seems neat. Anyway, we really will move on this time. This cartridge, I think, is going to work because it doesn't seem to be in the best condition. A big crack down the side of it, but we'll try it anyway. So far, so good. Nope. Spoke too soon. No. My memory is correct. This cartridge doesn't work. Which is a shame, because it would be interesting. Because there's a... the cartridge itself has sort of got like a yellow... little yellow button on the top right corner of it. Bizarre little thing. And the label looks like it was printed out of a home inkjet printer, so, you know, that's always a good sign of quality. Right, so this one... This next one's going to be a bit interesting. This is a pirate copy of Pokemon Gold. But it is not just a straight copy of the Japanese or Western release of the game. This appears to be a version of Pokemon Gold that was copied and reversed. Oh man, damn it. I've got to clean this. I know this one definitely works, so this version of the game seems to be reverse engineered from the Japanese. Because Pokemon Gold came out at a time when there was still a large amount of time between releases between Japan and the rest of the world. So, you know, all the kids in Europe and America were going mad for Pokemon. It took Nintendo best part of a year to get the goddamn games over here, so this appears to be an attempt by a Chinese pirate band to cheaply, and I do mean cheaply, localise the Japanese version of the game. As we will see by the dialogue. Yeah, November 99 in Japan and October 2000 in North America. April 2001 in Europe. You would be forgiven for thinking this was a legitimate copy of the game, and it's got the side art and everything that a lot of late Game Boy games had when you used them with the Super Game Boy. You just wait and see. So again, so far so good. This just looks like the Japanese ROM. There doesn't appear to be a save battery in the cartridge, or at least, you know, maybe the save bat. There is one, but maybe it just died because it didn't. Yeah. You play, I need to know the time. What hour? Say it's 6 NT MG AN. What? MGAN, let's say it's NT6, yes, sure. How long past? Say 10 minutes. Yes. I am Oak. People call me the, and it just ends. Pokemon Prof, the world. This one is Meryl, I like to study, I do. Yeah. Already noticing some funkiness in the text. Oh, your friend Utsugi, eh? I will help Duri. Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. It gets worse. It'll be Gol. We can't be Gol, that's a shame. The Asa. Hope you manage catch. So yeah, this was clearly like reverse engineered from the Japanese ROM to try and take advantage of Pokemon craze. Because Nintendo were taking so goddamn long to localise their own games. So clearly this upon themselves to make some money, I guess. I got a gay egg. What day of the today? What a great line. Let's call it a... Let's call it a Tuesday. Is not it? Yeah, the colour seems to be kind of screwed as well. So I'm pretty damn sure this whole screen isn't meant to be blue. What is this? This little face down here is freaking out. I don't know. Strange. Switch it to black and white. Toys in Bay, define K. Makes total sense. Maybe. This is a truly stunning localization. Wanin. Yes, we will totally take the Wanin. I've got a Wanny. Wanny. Let's not give him a name. I think Wanny's a good name. Heal you there. Now you must. He speaks like Yoda. Potio. For some reason, all like the last letters of words are missing. Oh, Jesus. Again, this seems to be dumb. This seems to be reverse engineer weirdness. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty good. Pokemon Gold was one of Game Boy games that worked on both original Game Boy and the Game Boy Color. Leap. It's not Leer, is it? Didn't mean Leer. I don't even know what's happening. Hit him. You hookstew. It's good to see the menus are still all in Japanese. Have we got any Pokeballs? Guess we've just got no choice but to kill it. Oh yeah. Not Rattata, just Rat. Wanny add to 15 a lot. Yeah, sure. I think what it meant to say was I just regained 15 health, and what is going on with the menu descriptions? They're freaking out. Weird. Good feeling. Good feeling to you, old man. Tell you what, just for the sake of looking at the hilarious localization, let's let him around. Shall I around? Yes, you shall around. And Trud. And Trud friends, yay! Let's turn the colour off for now, it's kind of hurting my eye. Or I can what? It didn't say what I could do. Lead north. He speaks like a caveman. This is the... ... You need surf. You're really bad at this, old man. I line nouse. Sure. Got. Map is egg. Map is egg. With yo, Poco gear. Oh man, he's getting street now. To know where you. To know where I what. Oh dear. CI swapting. Whatever the hell that means. Jesus. Do you want else? No. Bay. Oh dear. Let's at least try and reach Professor Oak before we stop. This kind of reminds me of an extremely early released version of Pokemon Gold that I got on a floppy disk at the time. I think it must have been source code exe file. It wasn't an emulator, it was just a straight up exe file on a floppy disk. And you would just put that in, double click the exe file, and it would just straight up boot up like a bootleg version of Pokemon Gold. Just like this, it seems to have been partially localized, but you got about a third of the way through the game, and then like suddenly the language will just turn back to Japanese at some point. I mean, I assume it was source code. Unless it was some sort of like specially like self-contained emulator. But again, this was like the days of like... weird. So I remember you would boot it up, like open up a DOS prompt. Nut find. Asa to nut left in? Of course, makes perfect sense. Pokemon are left to hill houses. Of course. switching. I'm toggling the colour settings backwards and forwards with the X button on the Super Nintendo controller, because the colour seems to be totally broken on the overworld, where it seems to be working just fine during the battles. The overworld will have to make do with black and whites for now. I learned is they didn't really properly translate the names of the moves either. It's a bit of a pain. Let's find out what tip is. Oh, is it flail? It's either flail or rage. I couldn't really tell. It's definitely one of the two. Rage. I assume it's rage. Because the idea with rage is, as you take damage, you do more damage. So yeah, so tip appears to be rage. Great. Oh, spiders. I think that was... just short. Oh, I found some coffee. Coffee find. Just for the sake of completion, we'll just get to level 8. Sod it. Right. This room seems to be working properly. With the colour on in here. I am give you something. God. The Nero change. Fulfill. The invent. Histo. And the... Christ, the sentence structure is all over the place in this. Wish meat. Pay attentio. I have no idea what you're saying, Professor Oak, I'm sorry. You must listen. No, my name's Asa, not Harry. Something wrong has happened. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's going to be the goddamn thumbnail. I swear of it. This is going to be the thumbnail for the video. Definitely. Absolutely. Real thumbnail material that was. Goddamn random encounters. Let's go this way again. Oh, this is the first rival battle of the game. Dude that was hanging outside the lab. Man, this blue is just really hurting my eyes. Don't. I think he's meant to have red hair. Yep, there it is, red hair. Go to fight. Just like all the other Pokemon games, your rival will pick the Pokemon that has the natural weakness of your Pokemon. So if you pick the blue one, the water one, they're going to pick the grass one. If you pick the fire one, they'll pick the water one. If you pick the grass one, they'll pick the fire one. Always works out that way. Won again, even though this was the first time we fought. $300 money. Alright, let's get back to town and then I'll end it. Oof. That's Study House Pokemon B. Stolen. He's long red hair. Boy seen. What's they name? Let's call him... Let's be real mature about this. And we're just going to be super mature. We're not going to write down anything immature and ridiculous. We're going to be super adult about this because this kind of humour is just not funny. So his name is Dick. Nothing funny about that. Dick is a legitimate name. There are lots of people in the world called Dick. Fist he, thank you. Oh dear. He certainly is a strange man. Capture the champion, huh? Keep in touch? Question mark? Anyway, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I think this has gone on for long enough. Oh dear, so... I think that'll just about do it. This has been the first Real Live Dragons of the year 2015. We officially live in the future. Thank you for watching this. Probably hasn't been that interesting, especially this Pokemon segment. But thanks again. Bye.